Hello, friends. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get updates of things happening around you. I appreciate every one of you that have subscribed to this channel. And if you have not subscribed, I say thank you very much, because I know that at the end of this news, you are going to subscribe. And I want you to press the red button and also the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we publish any news. Thank you very much once again. Revealed how Buhari was forced to contest for second term by APC Cabals, presidential source. New and striking revelations of the inside mechanizations of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and the supposed cabal surrounding the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, cast aspersions on the integrity of the President and his ardent followers. It is a jolting dose of the anomaly that have taken hold of the Nigerian presidency. Available information reveals President Muhammadu Buhari was unwilling to continue as the President of Nigeria during the first quarter of 2018. A source who claims to have direct access to the cabals within the presidency revealed that it was the cabal who forced President Muhammadu Buhari to accept contesting for the second term. The president had expressed unwillingness to continue. He told his wife, Aisha, he was considering not contesting for the position of the presidency. He wanted to have another trusted follower or disciple, a Buhari, to be hosted as his replacement. The First Lady Aisha Buhari took the news and accepted he may not contest. She was even okay with it. Almost exactly 2 months to the April 9, 2018 public declaration that he will contest for second term in office in February 2018. President Muhammadu Buhari informed a few of his close associates of what he was pondering. He informed a close circle of friends that included the governor of Kaduna, Nasir El-Rufai, Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano State, Mama Daura, billionaire magnate, some security top personnel, among others, of the likelihood of his stepping down from the office. The news did not sit well with them, claims a source who explained that many in the room immediately rejected the idea. They loudly rejected it. President Muhammadu Buhari's reasons hinged on health and ability to continue with the rigors of the office. President Muhammadu Buhari pointed to the complex nature of governance under the modern democratic system. He would prefer a younger and youthful Buhari who is more abreast of the complexities of today's government. He mentioned Governor Nasir El-Rufai as one of the choice candidates to continue from where he stopped. El-Rufai waved it off, but promised to consider joining the Buhari second-term cabinet. We believe in you, Mr. President. We want you to keep running the country in the right direction. Governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, was also not shy in his rejection. He threatened legal action should Buhari step down. He claimed his endorsement of the Buhari was based on the progress made in the fields of security, the war against corruption, and the restructuring of the economy. Interestingly, many who want Buhari to continue are direct and indirect benefactors of the continued stay of Buhari. Politicians looking to each a ride on the Buhari political quota, such as governors and lawmakers in the likes of Ali Ndume and others, resisted the attempt to step down. Businessmen and the likes of Mama Daura, who were afraid of losing power and influence, also resisted Buhari. The groups also practically forced Buhari into decision. Former President Obasanjo was not left out of the disclosure. Former President Obasanjo was not left out of the discourse. He chimed in a public letter to the president. President Muhammadu Buhari needs a dignified and honorable dismount from the horse. He needs to have time to reflect, refurbish physically, and recoup, and after appropriate rest, once again join the stock of Nigerian leaders whose experience, influence, wisdom, and outreach can be deployed off the sideline for the good of the country. His place in history is already assured. Honestly, there is nothing wrong if someone has people that are always around him, tell him on how to do things. Even we as human beings, we have some people that we really, try to tell what we are really going through, or our plans, or what we have in our mind. And it is left for us to be able to be able to take that decisions, or whatever advice they are going to give to us. And people will be telling you a lot of things, and you just have to like dissect the whole thing to know whether you yourself, you are that you're in that position, if you will be able to continue with what you are doing, or you'll be able to take their advice. But if you are not in your right sense of a reasoning, people will throw a lot of things at you, and if you are not careful, it will bounce back. Just like everybody knows that, there's something wrong in that presidency. A lot of things are really wrong, because anytime the president comes out to speak, you could see the deficiency. You could see that, the stamina is not there. You could see that things are not really okay, because most of the time, the way he answers his questions and all of that, I, for one, personally, I always tell people that anytime I see this man, there's this kind of feeling that, this kind of grandpa that's supposed to be resting, there's this kind of pity I always, or sympathy I always have towards him. People were like, no, forget this man. This man is, is strong-hearted. He knows what he's doing. But even most of the time when I see that things are not really going on, or they are not going on the way they ought to, but anytime I see him, there's this sympathy that this man is not supposed to be doing all this kind of hard work. A lot of things that have really been thrown to him, that he's not really supposed to be getting all of these shocks here and there. When does he really have time to think? When does he really have time to be with his family, his grandchildren? Because when you see the president, you know that he's really, really fragile. He's a fragile person. But you know that some people are behind it. Of course, they wouldn't want to lose their jobs. They wouldn't want to lose the popularity. They wouldn't want to lose what they are benefiting from the presidency. For him being the president of the country, they wouldn't want to lose their job, because a lot of benefits, a lot of advantages, accrued to them just for him being in that position. But I think the best person that would have been able to advise him would have been his wife. At least when they talk, they need to talk heart to heart. I can remember when some weeks ago, when Obasanjo was like, have a bedroom talk with your husband. And if really they are really together, if there's that closeness between himself and the wife, if they are really close together, I think they would have been able to solidify their decisions before coming out. You can really throw it to people, and once you throw your mind, or what you are not saying in your mind, to people, you just have to be able to filter one or two things, and you see the angle that these guys are really coming from. Buhari is an elderly person. If really he's still, he's still in the right mind of, if he's still in his right senses, you should be able to know that these people that are really telling him one or two things, you should have known the angle they are talking from, whether it's from out of selfish reasons or something. Of course, we know that this man, everybody has a good plan, especially those people that are really going into this policies, or this political cadre. They always have good plans. But once they just get there, something different, I think do happen. Something different do happen, and you see them start changing their mind. A lot of people will just be coming, only God knows, the kind of setting that we have. They will just be doing all manner of things. Some might even want to hypnotize the leader, just because they want something from him. And some people will want to spoil other people in order for them to get what they want. So that is just my own opinion. I don't know what you think about it, whether it was really forced, but I would like to hear your take. Please just put it down your comments in the comment section below. Let's rub minds together. Bye.